today, if do you have any questions, you can go ahead with that. Apart from that part, you are required to install the Python, the latest Python library, and also along with that, you need to install the Anaconda. Understand, all of you? Anaconda looks something like this. Anaconda Navigator. I'm just opening up this Anaconda Navigator. Here, take a look. You can see like many applications here: Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook, IPython, Spider, RStudio, even Orange 3 Glovers. Out of which we can always go ahead with IPython or Spider or Jupyter. Okay, Jupyter Notebook is always it's quite famous, and also it's a web-based and interactive one where you can work on with Python. We'll show you now. Here you go. You can see here there is a new and notebook, Python 3 notebook. Click on Python 3 notebook, and you are going to get. Okay, I'm sorry. Like here we didn't get it. I think. Yes, here you go. So this is how that you will get it actually. Let me just show you how do we run this a short program. So this is a Jupyter Notebook where you can always copy and paste word. This is an x is equal to 10, which is an integer, y is equal to 10.1, which is another floating point number, z is equal to hello, this is a string type, x comma y is equal to y comma x, the way that I have assigned the values of the x and y to back to the y and x, abc 10, 20, 30, and print of x comma y comma a comma b comma c, something like this. If I just wanted to run this entire cell, all these things would be considered as a cells. If I just wanted to add one more insert cell, I can insert a cell. But for now, I just want to select this cell. I just want to run this one. I just run like this. That's it. This is the output. That's it. Okay. All of you understand this part. So anyhow, let me show you how do we download and install the so here Python. So you can always download the Python from the python.org. I'm going to share you the link in the GoToMeeting itself. Now the current version is 3.7. Okay. And then you can go with the Anaconda. This is the 5.3 release where you need to download it for the Windows if you just click on this part. So if you just click on this part, you can see this 5.3 for Windows installer. Okay, where it includes the Python 3.7 version actually. Okay, see what happened for the latest Anaconda version, you are not required to download the Python as how we did it for the first one. Okay, it is not required, but still, while you are doing the installation, you have to select an option, load the libraries of Python 3.7, something else like that for the latest version. Otherwise, it is better safe to have the Python 3.1, 3.7 version first to install and then go with this Anaconda. Okay, you go ahead with, if your system is 64-bit, then go for the graphical installer 64-bit. If not, otherwise 32-bit installer. Okay, so let me just share you this link also. All of you, please complete the download and installations right now. It should not take much time. I will be available here itself. Okay. If you have any difficulties in running a sample program, why? Because at any cost, today you need to run the sample program something just like me, how I did it right now. Okay. You need to execute at least one program today. So please start downloading an installation. Okay, all of you are doing it. Please update me the status where you are and how you are downloading it. If you are unable to download now, if you wanted to download once after the session, I don't mind actually, but please update me so that I will understand. Dinesh, Suresh, Sunil, Narayana, Ashok, and Anusha. Oh, okay, yeah, see, you need to click on, take a look at the one you open the Anaconda Navigator, you need to click on the launch button of the Jupyter Notebook. Okay, then it will immediately open something like this. Okay, you can take a look at this. Here you should see new, and here you can see Python 3 or Python 3.7, whatever it is. Just click on create a new notebook. Okay, otherwise this is how it should show. If you want to log out, you can always log out from this one. Certain programs to discuss in the core Python programming language. Yesterday we already have seen like how do we see the syntax of the Python. Let me just open this tuple. So we have a something called tuple. Let us try to understand this tuple, what exactly it is. So can take take a look at this one. We can disperse all this entire stuff into different cells. So I'm going to add up different cells now. Let me add up all these things in different cells so that it will not make you confused. So this is how. So now let me execute each and every cell. See, creating an empty tuple, nothing is there inside, and this is just a braces. And now let me just execute this part. See, output is tuple. Why? Because it is going to take, okay, individual examples it is not going to show you. So hence, let me just take out of this part. You have nothing. Okay. And now let me just execute tuple 2. Okay. Python comma data science. Tuple is none other than it's a multiple object intake and output. That's it. Okay. So I'm going to make a hashtag over here. Let me try and show you this part now. See, it is showing you numeric and it is showing you a string type model. It's showing you a tuple. 112233, something like this. The second one, using functions with tuples, max of tuple 3. See, currently that what we do have, tuple 3 is having 10, 20, 30. Max of tuple 3, minimum of tuple 3, length of tuple 3. Length of tuple 3 is 3 and minimum of tuple 3. Max of tuple 3, 30. Minimum of tuple 3, 10. Okay, then length of tuple 3 is 3. Okay, so you can also identify 20 in tuple 3 or not. Boolean values, true, it is there. 30 not in tuple 3, true or false? It is false. Why? Because 30 is there in the tuple. Okay, and also slicing the tuples here. Tuple 3, 0 to 4, 10, 20, 30. Tuple 3, 0 to 1, 10. Slicing, accessing the data. Concatenation of the tuples. 10, 20, 30, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay, tuple 8, execute. See, here I have given the semicolon, hence it is not going to execute for us. Okay, so on here I have given tuple 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and tuple 1 of 0 is equal to 4, where I have just given the index. Okay, so generally tuple will not accept the item assignment, hence it will finally give you an error. Okay, so if you are going to make this part as a hash, let me re-execute. Now it is going to give you the result. All of you understand this part? All of you understand this part? Right. Now, let me just go ahead with strings. Here we do have something called when you are going to use something called a spider. This is a almost something just like a R Studio. You can also make use of that spider to execute this kind of stuff. Okay, and when you are making some sort of projects, Jupyter will be you can be used in that scenarios. I mean, some different programs where you want to execute. Let me show you this example in the spider. See, let me just, you can always open the programs. Okay, guys, I have got all the programs over here. This is little bit. I like this Spider in one way and the Jupyter Notebook in another way. So let me just try to execute some of the stuff over here. Okay, this is quite interactive for us. So we already have seen. No. Syntax is completed. Tuple is completed. I just want to show you the sets and then strings actually. Okay. So before functions and dictionary, I just want to show you the list. And before functions, let me just show you this loops. And before strings, let me just show you the numbers and pass data, prime values, functions and range. Okay, let me just go this order. So if you can take a look at this one, I am just showing you the sets. I have taken a set1, set operations in the Python, set1 and set2. Okay, print of set1 and set2. Set1 minus set2 should show you print set1 and set2. Let me execute. You can see the print of set1 and set2, Python, Ruby, HTML, Oracle. Okay, set1 minus set2 should show you the words in the set1 but not in the set2. Okay, whatever that they are in the common should be removed. You can see the only common thing between these two sets is HTML that was removed here, right? Set 1 or set 2 should show all the words. Okay, but duplication would be avoided. Set 1 and set 2 will show you only the word which is there in common between these two. Set 1 power set 2 is showing us by removing the HTML and which is in common, and it is showing the rest of all the stuff. Okay, so here I do have given the duplicates over here in set 1. Let me see if the duplicates are going to be shown over here or not. Here I have a duplication of Java. Okay, and that's it. And rest of all the four, I do have one Java. Even SQL is not shown here, right? It is shown. All of them are there. Now we can always verify testing. C in Java, C in test one, yes. Oracle is not there here, but still false. Okay. All of you understand this one? Okay. Let me switch to numbers. So x is equal to 10. I have assigned one number. Print of x and type of x. Type of x will give you the class of number. See, print is 10 and the type is integer. Next one, 10.1, which is a floating point number. Next one, 3 plus 5j, which is a real, and real is a 3.0, and imaginary complex is 3 plus 5j, and imaginary is real number is 3.0. Okay, imaginary number is 5.0, and this can be considered as a complex number. Hello is a string type of variable or data. Okay, string type of variable 156 has been given in a string. Why? Because you have given it in the single quotation marks, hence it is going to consider it as string type. And you can see this is also a string type because you have given under the double quotation marks. Print of 5 into 5 will give you the calculated value. 4 plus 30 will give you the calculated value, and type of will give you the floating point. Why? Because e power minus 4. Okay, printing something like this, you can understand that type of stuff, and type of true will give you the boolean. Hope you understand all this stuff. And also escape sequence, we do have the new line and the tab by giving the /t and /n. Okay, now let us look after the strings part. Looking at the strings, you can see clearly hello world, which has been there in the single quotation marks. This is fine. And you can see like keeping a single quotation mark in between the single quotation mark is not allowed. Okay, when you wanted to use a single quotation mark in between, you need to use a escape character, which is a /. Okay, otherwise you can always use the single quotation mark in between the double quotation marks. Okay, and you can always print something like this. Okay, and you can always allow the multiple comments or lines, okay, by giving the triple double quotation marks, triple double quotation marks, something like this. Okay, and of course this double quotation, I mean multiple lines of code is not allowed in the R programming language, which we have already seen earlier. The string concatenation can be done x plus y, something like this. And 3 into hello will make the repetition of the values. And x is equal to Python. And how do we access this data? X of 3 should resemble the h. Why? Because it will start from the 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Third one is the h. Minus 5, it will go in a reverse order. Okay, how it is going to reverse order? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Minus 5, why should become the minus 5? See, why? Okay, and colon 4 should show you 0, 1, 2, 3, where 4 is exclusive. Minus 4. Minus 4 here, when you see, it has to come till t. Before t. Till before t. So it has to show you something like this. Okay. 0 till everything means nothing means everything. Okay. Minus 6, nothing means everything, means minus 6 starts from here. I have given the syntax of all how do we do the index to index the data. I will share you all these Python programs today. Okay, you have to work on them. Okay, I will go with the list now today. Okay, and I will end up for today. I will go ahead with the list. So I have a different list over here, guys. List 1 10, 20 numerics. List 2 characters. List 3 floating point numbers. List 4 strings, and list 5 a combination. Means a list is an object which is carrying or taking out anything. Any way of list can be accessed over here. I have 4 different types of lists which I have executed. Now list 5 I have taken already. Okay, so list 5 of 0, what would be the output? You have to tell me now. Hello, all of you, you have to tell me the answer. List 5 of 0, what should it will come? Okay, list 5 of 0 HTML. Okay, fine. List 5 of 1 colon 2, what it will come? 10.1 comma 10. Okay, but it will come only 10.1. How? 2 is excluded. I already told you. Okay, right part will be excluded. Minus 2 colon minus 1. What will come? 10. Excellent. Okay, minus 1. What will come? Minus 1 represents, see, this is in reverse order. This will become minus 1. This is going to minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Nothing colon minus 1 represents, it will exclude only A and it will print all the stuff from the starting. Okay, I hope that you understand this. So minus 2 represents, now tell me, it will omit 10 and it will print HTML and 10.1. Okay, 1 colon minus 2. Why 1? Here 0, which is HTML, will be omitted. Okay, 1 is 10.1, 10.1, and then minus 2 should be excluded. Okay, so hence it is avoided. So only 10.1. 1 is 2 minus 1, 1 comma minus 1, 10.1 comma 10, minus 1, that's it, A. Okay, 3 is 2, everything means the last numbers, which is A. Okay, so something like this you can always access. Okay, list 5 of 0 will show you nothing. Why? Because I have given semicolon. Okay, so what is the length of list 5? 4. Okay, is the 10 is there in the list 5? Should make true. HTML is there in list 5? Should make true. Sum of list 1, can I do the sum of list 1? Yes, I do. 150. Minimum of list 1. I'm not talking about the list 5, I'm talking about the list 1, which is there on the top. Okay, minimum of list 1, it is 10. Maximum of list 1, 50. Okay, the score, I do have a score, something 10, 20, 30, 80, 50, and I'm making the print of score. Okay, this is the print of score. What is 2? Score of 2 represents? Everyone, score of 2 represents? I'm going to give it as 50 actually. Okay, I have given it as 50. If I'm going to use this one, it is replaced actually. Means, see how many variables that you are using. Okay, it will get replaced when you are going to reuse it again. Okay, so you can see the list comprehension, which is nothing but x for x in range of 5. Range of 5, I haven't discussed about the ranges, right? Okay, so range of 5 represents almost a loop kind of stuff. Range of 5 represents 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to show you the variable 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and in the same way for x plus 1 for x in range of 5, it is going to be incremented by 1. Okay, for x for x in range of 5, if x divided by, I mean remainder by 3 is equal to 0, only it should show only 0 comma 3. Okay, adding elements to a list. See, I have a verified 1, 10, 20, 30, 40 with a variable 3, and variable 3 represents all this stuff. Variable 1 into 2 represents 20, 10, 20, 10, 20 means multiplied replication of the elements. And I just want to append, see 1 into 4, 4 times it was replicated. Variable 1 dot append of 30. Okay, append of 30 means 30 was appended, and now you can see 30 is there to the existing variable 1 component. Okay, see, did you all understand this list concept? If so, tomorrow we will complete this basics of this Python, and then we can jump on to the pandas. Okay, and we can verify how do we access the data. And then we can see the numpy. Numpy is an another attribute where we need to consider to understand more about numpy. Okay, means working with the numbers, almost a similar kind of stuff actually. We can work on them tomorrow. So okay, then I will send you all these programs tomorrow. Please take a look at this one. Not tomorrow, now itself I'm going to send you all this stuff. Okay, please go through them. Thank you.